The gunships were closing in, their searchlights slicing through the torrential rain like white scalpels. Suddenly, the water around the trawler began to boil, not from heat, but from a massive displacement of gas. A giant, rust-streaked hatch the size of a city block began to grind open on the ocean floor, visible even through the churning deep. "The vault," Drew whispered. He didn't wait for the mercenaries to board. He backflipped into the dark, churning water, his suit's thrusters igniting. As Drew descended, the pressure increased until it felt like a physical hand trying to crush his ribs. The light of the surface faded, replaced by the ominous, rhythmic pulse of the doomsday bell echoing through the water. The vault wasn't just a bunker. It was an underwater city of 1940s, industrial Gothic architecture. Drew entered through a pressurized airlock, water draining away to reveal hallways lined with thousands of bars of gold, literally tons of wealth, stacked like common bricks. But he didn't look at the gold. He looked at the center of the hall. There stood the architect. He wasn't in a suit anymore. He was connected to a massive machine by a web of spinal cables. His skin was translucent, his eyes glowing with the violet light of the rubies. "You're late, Drew." The architect's voice didn't come from his mouth. It vibrated through the very air of the chamber. "The broadcast has already begun. The gold is the perfect conductor. Every bar in this room, every ounce buried across the islands, is amplifying the signal." Drew felt a sharp pain in his temples. Images that weren't his memories of a war he hadn't fought began to flood his mind. "Stop it!" Drew screamed, drawing the katana.